Hey guys, what's going on? This is going to be the reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and their soulmate for October 1st through 15th, 2019. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, soulmate of Aries, October 1st through 15th, 2019. This is Jason. You're watching Ray of Light Tarot. Thank you for being here. Thank you for liking the video. Thank you for all of the new subscribers. I'm glad that my videos are resonating for you. That's always good feedback to hear. I'm going to be using the Arcanum deck and the Millennium Thoth deck today. Arcanum for the pull, and then Millennium Thoth for any necessary clarifiers. Okay, and let's see what's going on. Just an observation, Aries, as far as your energy goes. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Thank you for being here. An observation as far as Aries goes. I feel there's been this sacrificial vibe for a good deal of you, sacrificing your true desires, maybe for the benefit of family, loved ones. It's like, life is a trade-off, and I think for a strong portion of you, it's been the trade-off of trading off the going after your true heart's desires for instead sticking with things that make you feel material comforts, creature comforts. And you felt this constant choice here. And I know with Aries, guys, you're entering a new cycle. We're all entering some really amazing, intense energies right now, but a lot of it could have to do with this new moon in Libra that's coming up on Saturday. But I feel specifically, Aries, like you're at a point where you're no longer having to sacrifice your happiness for anyone, or either you're no longer having to because maybe your kids are grown, whatever it is, or you're no longer willing to. You're like, no, I'm not doing that anymore. It's time for me to be a little selfish. And I agree, be selfish, Being selfish is not always, going to require you to have to sacrifice the people you love. Sometimes you can look out for yourself first and foremost, and it might actually make you better equipped. It should actually make you better equipped to care for your loved ones. So, you know, do for you, Aries. Do for you. Thank you, universe. Thank you, source. Thank you, spirit. Thank you, angels, archangels, spirit guides, ancestors. Thank you for allowing me to connect to the energy of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And thank you for the clear and direct messages and healing guidance. Thank you, angels, archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. Thank you for gathering around me, protecting my energy, my light, and my vibration, and for the clear and direct messages today. Thank you for helping me stay in a low vibration in order to retrieve and channel those messages. Okay, so let's see what's going on. We're going to start with the soulmate of Aries. Thanks for being here, guys. Thank you for liking the video. Thank you for your love, your support. I appreciate it so much, and I send it back to you in full measure. Hello in NYC. Soulmate's coming out Queen of Wands, so it could be another Aries or Leo, Sagittarius, or this could be your energy actually in their side. Yeah, well, I can see here, okay, also strong Scorpio energy. The Death card popped out. Lovers, that's Gemini energy. I don't think it's a Gemini you're dealing with. Some of you could be, but the Lovers is here, bottom of the deck, representing that they're at sort of that same crossroads as you, Aries. Your soulmate is here. Let me get my glasses on. Your soulmate is here, and what they're doing, they're in a similar boat to you. They're at a cross. This is a crossroads, a real choice laid before you and laid before them about going after the life they truly desire and not sort of settling for less, right? Nobody wants to settle for less than what their heart truly desires, and you shouldn't, right? Why should you? Unless you have to make sacrifices in other ways, which, has been the case for some of you for a long time, but that's coming to a really hard end here. That energy of being sacrificial in your love and having to be that way. Guys, sometimes we misunderstand things, and nobody wants to be a martyr, and nobody needs to be a martyr, and nobody needs to play the martyr here, okay? all of that. I gave up this for love. I gave up that, and this isn't, a chorus line, okay? What I did for love. No, no, no. This is about growing into yourself, going after your true heart's desires, and doing it with gusto. Don't be afraid here. I get a strong sense that those of you that are not dealing with a Scorpio are dealing with a fellow Aries or Leo or Sagittarius. Everything here feels very passionate, but it's also leading you. This is the thing. So many people fail to recognize this. Those sacrificial choices you've been making, especially when you're choosing material comforts over love, what you don't realize here is when you go after your heart's desires, the other stuff flows in naturally as a side effect. It really, truly does. Your soulmate's got the Ace of Pentacles here, okay? They're at that crossroads too. And as they choose this path of desire, this path of fulfillment, it's leading right to the Ten of Pentacles, okay? Your heart's desires, if you, and see, people will say, no, that's not how it was for me. Guaranteed, if you're going after your heart's desires and you're doing it full tilt 100%, oh, yes, it will. Yes, it will. We are all given that desire in our heart for a reason. This is about truly giving over to the creation within your heart. And it's always about creating a life of your own, following that path. The Ace of Coins or the Ace of Pentacles, this is a gift from the universe. And it's a new start. The soulmate's on a new path here, and it's leading them right from the Ace of Pentacles, this new path they choose, to the Ten of Pentacles. This isn't something that's going to happen overnight necessarily, but it's going to happen pretty quickly, and it involves you as well. I mean, the next card I've got is the Three of Cups, and this Three of Cups with the Arcanum deck, guys. Look at this Three of Cups. This isn't the traditional Three of Cups where there's three people, celebrating or collaborating on something. She's pouring from two cups. Okay, there's that water element, which is the emotions here. She's pouring from two cups and she's pouring into one. Those two cups represent you and your soulmate, and the energy is being combined into one cup. Okay, this is the union between you and this soul person that you have in your life, and that union is the result of going after your heart's desire, your soulmate, and presumably, and I would say so, you too. Both of you going after the heart's desire. That's all you have to do. We're so good as human beings at making things way more difficult and complicated than they need to be, guys. We love to complicate things, right? We love to make it, well, all these reasons, right? Oh, I can't. This is why I can't do this. This is why. Stop thinking of the reasons why you can't do something and start thinking of the reasons why you can do something. One is that you're headed toward the Ten of Cups. There's that tree of life right there. I mean, ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups too. I mean, that's the result of following your heart's desire. So when I'm seeing these cards here, and where Death came out almost first, it was like the third one that came out, and then I'm seeing these cards. This is telling me these are the results of your soulmate pursuing their desires as well. It's not complicated, guys. We make it complicated. Why? Because we don't want to let go of the past, number one, which is one of the biggest lessons we learn as human beings is about letting go, right? It really is. It's about knowing when to let go, knowing when to hold on, knowing when to let go, knowing which is appropriate and when to do it. We hold on to things which are no longer serving us. That's what this Four of Pentacles represents. That's the holding on of things that are no longer serving you. That's the one thing that can be a blockage here that can stop. And that's why, although all of these great things are happening for the soulmate, their overall energy is the Lovers, right? Both. This is a dual meaning here. It's a representation of, yeah, a soulmate connection, but also of a deep choice that's going to have consequences and repercussions that vibrate for a long time to come, okay? But they're having trouble making it because of why? The things from the past that they were holding on to. As soon as they let go of those things and reach for that Ace of Pentacles, that's when all the abundance flows in. Could also be dealing with a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, because the outcome card is Queen of Pentacles, and that energy feels really strong for me. So Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy would not surprise me at all, but it's not really, in this case, especially about the sign. It's about the abundance that I'm feeling from the card. It's more about that energy of a very strong Capricorn, I have to say. Very strong Capricorn from this card. It's like really just stepping into the abundance, claiming it, saying, yeah, this is our life, baby. This is where we're going. Are you coming with me or not? Are you coming with me or not? Oh, great, Diana. I'm so glad it resonated for you. That's good to hear. Thank you. And yeah, just the booking information, if you want to need to book a read, it's all in the description of the videos. All right, guys. So let's see what's going on with your side. This is now going to be for Aries. Okay. And Aries, I know you it's almost like, and I don't mean this in a negative way. I think it's a beautiful energy, Aries, but it's almost like dealing with a child in a way, because you know how you always, like, if you take a child on a road trip, you always have to keep them entertained, give them a toy, give them a video game. You know, you just got to have, a bag full of snacks and drinks and stuff. Children are high maintenance, right? That's kind of how I think of Aries energy. It's high maintenance in the sense that you've got to have a project in front of you. Aries, you're at your best when you've got a project in front of you and you're just full speed ahead on it, right? It's a very, very strong get it done energy, but you can sort of start to spiral and the wheels start to spin a little bit, Aries, when you don't have anything to do with your hands. It's kind of like that. Well, yeah, Anna, it's a lot of you who are Aries. It's kind of like that old saying, idle hands are the devil's playground. Well, that's especially true with Aries. For Aries, idle hands certainly are the devil's playground, right, guys? Like you need to really have that project or maybe 5 projects going to really be at your best, right? And I wouldn't say Aries are at their best taking care of people in the caretaker sense. No, I think you're at your best when you're able to have projects that you're doing, that the result of those projects can take care of people, right? The result, that's what it is. It's the result of those projects. You sow orange, it's called a tan. I live at the beach. The result of those projects can help people and to sort of, so it isn't that you're not a caretaker. It's that you need that kind of energy to sort of, always be doing things that ultimately are caring for people. So it's both. All right, let's see what's going on, Aries. All right, enough about my physical appearance, since you're here to see a reading, or you can GTFO if you would like. Show me Aries energy for October 1st through 15th, 2019. I like to give everyone a fair shot. But Toyota's asking for it. Hey, Chad Tiro. All right, so your overall energy is constant spinning. And it's not a bad thing, Aries. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Every sign has their sort of their plus sides and their downside, like their strengths and their knots and their weaknesses. So I know a lot of people, like Gemini, can sometimes consider it a weakness that they have these 2 energies that are like twin personalities that are real, but it's always a gift. And if you can look at those things about your sign as a gift, that's when you can really use them to their best advantage, okay? And Toyota, you're an idiot, dude. Why are you even here? Bye. Well, that was fun. Thank you for interrupting my reading, forcing me to block you when you could have just kept your dumb mouth shut. Like, does he think he's bothering me? You're just annoying everybody. Yeah, I need to have a moderator in here. Here you go, Chad. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not 10, so your comments don't annoy me, except that they're interrupting my reading. I'm trying to give people a reading here, you dummy. People are so silly. Okay. Oh, wow. Aries, listen. Number 1, Aries, yes, thank you, Chad. Number 1, Aries, there is mirroring going on big time right here, okay? Big time mirroring. Number 2, you've got, so you've got the big time mirroring going on, and number 2, you've got some major arcanas that are epic. This is good stuff going on, Aries. Let's look at this. First and foremost, you've been in a place in life where you've been kind of a little bit too defensive, and it may be because, insecurity. I mean, we've all got our own insecurities, or maybe you just feel like people have been coming for you left and right, like Toyota, just coming for you, coming for you, coming for you. I don't know, but ultimately, it's not really about you. It's about them. As long as you don't let this bother you, just ping them back and let them deal with themselves. Because when people feel the need to agitate, there's something. What I think of when I see people like come into when well, it's not even nasty energy. I don't even think people like that think they're being nasty, and this applies to your reading. It's almost like they just can't sit in the silence. Whatever, wherever that person is that doesn't even know me, or maybe they do and they don't like me. Either way, I don't care. They're coming on here spouting nonsense. Basically, you saw it's just spouting nonsense, and ultimately the only person they're really annoying the most is themselves, because they're showing themselves to be someone who's not mature enough to sit in the stillness and the silence with themselves, and that shows a deep insecurity within. So what that means to me is you're trying to get attention. That person wanted attention, negative, positive, they don't care. They probably weren't hugged enough as a child. In any event, you've been feeling defensive in some way, and it may be that you've been getting a lot of negative attention, but ultimately you already come to realize it really wasn't about you. Now, I know that somebody broke your heart or maybe left you feeling a little bit, well, you broke your own heart. A lot of you broke your own heart, actually. That's what I'm hearing from the guides, is like a lot of Aries are in here because they broke their own heart. They made choices that they regret. Guys, don't live in regret. You made the best choices you could make for the situations you were in. You made the choices you had to make. You're now moving forward, and now you're at a place where maybe you can choose yourself again. Okay? There is no sense living in regrets, guys. There is no sense in living in regret. So you're coming out of this energy of kind of being defensive, and as you do, you're healing a little bit of that ache. And as you heal that ache, okay, you've got this beautiful energy of going after your true north. This is when I see the Nine of Pentacles, what I see is somebody truly pointing the arrow north, and they're going after the things that they truly desire, they truly want. Now, there's one thing missing when I see this from somebody. What this is, yeah, very short life, and we're always gifted, and we need to lead with love wherever we can and compassion. It's not always easy, but sometimes, that's the goal. But especially with this Aries, when I see this Nine of Pentacles for you, the Nine of Pentacles is like somebody who's independent, who's single, and they're getting their life. They're out doing it. I'm kind of in the Nine of Pentacles energy right now. So it's like all good things, but here's the problem with the Nine of Pentacles person. They've done everything right. They're getting everything in life right. They're working on themselves, but they haven't opened up to love the right way yet. So they're still missing that 10th pentacle, which is the soul partnership, the divine partnership. So there's still something missing for you guys. You're in the Nine of Pentacles. You're doing great. Your energy is like high vibing and up there. I mean, you're between love and enlightenment. Bing, 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 bing. And it's all good stuff. But there's something missing here, and what's missing is the 10th pentacle, and you're on your way to that. So this is what's so exciting about your side of the reading, Aries. So overall energy, look at this. Bottom of the deck, you've got the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is what's leading you. When this Page of Cups comes in, just you don't even have to go after it. You just have to be receptive to it when it comes in. It's leading you right into your 10th pentacle, right? Here you are, Nine of Pentacles, right? Page of Cups comes in. Look at your story from there. Two of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, Six of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, the Sun. I mean, guys, I know I'm the reader here, but if you watch enough tarot, you can see how beautiful this is. How this just the way these cards fall is just a really nice reading. So you've got this Wheel of Fortune saying, okay, it's time to not just, you've let go of a lot of that, but it's time to truly shift out of that energy. It's time to really shift out of it and allow some really beautiful things in. And this hasn't been like, the teacup ride at Disney. This is not easy. This is something that's been really trying, okay? It's been really trying, guys. It's like there's a lot happening here. This is victory, though. This is returning home victorious, okay? You're coming back to people that are welcoming you in, and they're very grateful. What did I say? You had the Nine of Pentacles here, so there's that one pentacle missing. But look what came out right before the Sun card, guys, the 10 of Pentacles. That's mirroring also. Remember, the soulmates had the Ace of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles, so they're on their journey. I have a strong feeling for your soulmate. The one thing that they have to conquer that maybe they haven't conquered yet in life is manifesting material abundance. They're learning to manifest material abundance. That's their lesson in a way. And what you're doing is learning to go after your true happiness. Okay. You're learning to actually pursue your truth, your happiness, the love you want, the things you want in life, with the belief and the understanding and the belief that you actually deserve those things. A lot of you don't feel that you deserve those things, and I don't know why. Why do you feel you don't deserve them? That's just a lie you've been telling yourself. That's one of many lies you've been telling yourself when you were in this Seven of Wands energy. Forget that. You're not in that energy anymore. And anything you're juggling with that Two of Pentacles energy, it's really not juggling. You're just having to learn to put away the childish things, put away the fears, put away those false belief systems, and move right into this beautiful energy of the Sun and the Ten of Pentacles. And I know it is hard to break that conditioning, guys, but just the fact that you recognize, Chad Tiro, that it is conditioning is a great start, okay? At least you recognize it's conditioning, okay? That's amazing. That's a big deal, okay? You've also got behind the Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck, guys, you've got the Fool. I love the Fool card. And look, behind that is the Ten of Swords. You're really coming out of an energy, and you were dealing with a player possibly. I don't usually think of the Knight of Wands as a player, but that's what that energy is that I'm seeing here. You were dealing with possibly someone who was in player mode. That's not your energy, Aries. This is literally, that's what it's trying to tell me. It was someone who maybe really took you for granted. And I don't know if they were cheating on you necessarily or, had multiple partners, but someone took you for granted in the past, and that cycle's come to an end, and you're really building back your confidence to jump into this Fool energy, right? And ready to just jump into something amazing. So your energy here feels really exciting. It feels really positive, and I don't know what else to tell you except congratulations. I feel like congratulations are in order for you, Aries. Keep busy. Remember this, Aries. Remember that you need to stay on purpose. You need to stay on point and stay, like, don't let anyone sidetrack you from your mission, okay? There are a lot of small minds out there, guys. And it takes a lot. It takes a lot of courage to be a leader and to be a bigger mind out there. There are a lot of small minds out there. Just remember that, and don't let those small minds get you down. You can either a follower or a leader, but you can't be both. And if you're letting small minds get you down, guess what that makes you? A follower. Remember that. Thank you, Chad. Thank you for helping me tonight. I appreciate it. Guys, if you book a reading and I give you my Skype name, make sure that you're not copying in the live part. You're copying in the actual numbers to put into Skype. I'm having some trouble with some people finding my Skype for some reason. For personal readings, just a PSA. What's the message for Aries and their soulmate for October 1st through 15th from the Work Your Light Oracle? I love this oracle. Knock those walls down, Rocio. And yeah, if you need to book a reading, guys, the information is in the description of this video. Pisces. Pisces is already up. All the signs are up, guys, except for except for Sagittarius, which I'll probably do tomorrow because I'm really getting tired. Awesome. So Aries, this pretty much is a reflection of what we were getting from you in the reading. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. Okay. I was just talking about that for you, Aries. I feel like you come into that true north when you're in the Nine of Pentacles energy. That's what the Nine of Pentacles energy is about for us, right? It's about finding our true north and really regaining our focus and our confidence. And at this point, it's just about not finding it, but staying in that, okay? Keep facing that true north, okay? Stay in that energy, right? And then you've got the Awakening card, which is beautiful. It's awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. So you're integrating a lot of energies right now. That could be the reason also for a little bit of this Page of Cups energy coming in. Page of Cups is small, all right? It's really small, and it's starting out. It's a beautiful energy. I mean, the Page of Cups brings in some communications of love that are really nice, but they're small. So it's about starting off small, and then just, I love this card, the Akashic Records card. And this is saying that your guidance is divinely guided. Yeah, I'm a Virgo sun, Gemini ascendant. Cancer moon, Leo Venus. Should I go on? This is beautiful. Okay, guys, this is beautiful. Noise, noise. Really good stuff. So just remember that when you get discouraged, or when you get, like I said, when you start to feel, Aries, like the wheels are spinning but you're not going anywhere. Yes, you are. You are being divinely guided on your path. Every little thing is happening for a reason, for a purpose, just the way it's supposed to. So try to keep that in mind when you get frustrated, okay? Because it is. It's happening just like it's supposed to. All right, we'll pull one more Oracle card from Sacred Destiny, and then Aries, I'm out of here. Where's my water? Okay. Sacred Destiny Oracle. It's the message for Aries from the Sacred Destiny Oracle. What's up, Jade? What's up, guys? I used to do my readings, my general readings recorded instead of live. I like to do live readings though, even with the trolls, you know. Trolls have their place. So, I don't know. I like to do them live. I know it can be distracting for some people, but I'm the reader and it doesn't really distract me that much from the message. So, I think it's up to me. What's the message for Aries and their soulmate from the Sacred Destiny Oracle that they most need at this time? No trolls when Chad is here. Thank you, Chad. Okay, nice. Healing chaos. This is it, guys. Healing chaos. You can look at the healing chaos card in two ways. Number one, it can literally be that the healing is coming to chaos, like chaos is being healed, or you can look at it as it is healing chaos. The chaos itself is healing at this time. I think for Aries, in a sense, I would say that the chaos is healing for you right now. Like, actually, you're finding healing within the chaos, okay? So just think about that, Aries, for what you're going through right now. And soulmate of Aries, cross watchers here are welcome. That a lot of the time, the chaos you're experiencing on your journey is it in and of itself healing. And you can find healing in that because along with this, at the bottom of the deck, you have the flexibility card. So there's a real need to sort of recognize that, like for me, when I'm doing a reading and some dope comes in saying I look like Donald Trump because I'm orange, he didn't say that, but that's what I think of when I think of orange people. So when some dope comes in annoying the chat, being annoying in the chat, or when I'm trying to think of an example for you, Aries, because what I was seeing for you guys was that you're really, it's literally like in the mud, you're in the mud and this huge truck and the wheels are just spinning in the mud. So when that happens, remember, it's telling you that you're actually finding healing within that chaos and to be flexible, to remain flexible. Okay, guys? So important. So important. So that's your reading, and I hope that it gives you a little help and guidance on your path. Yes, again, thank you, Chad. I appreciate your help tonight, and I will leave you guys at that. I hope you guys have an excellent evening. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Go get humped if you haven't already, and if you have, go do it again. All right, bye. Bye, guys.